All right, Shalawam, Shabbat Shalawam. Hebrew Israelites of GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another live lesson. But before we go any further, we're going to give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Bahasham,
Yahawashi,
Shalawam, Bahadash.
Peace and blessings to you. I can pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time, all right? So we in these last 6 of time, and if you're a man of the Lord, if you claim that you're in the faith, then you're going to be tempted and you're going to be tried, all right? But it's ultimately to make you a better judge, a better king, a better priest, a better ruler, a better prince, all right? For the sake of Yahawashi. And that's the lesson we're going to get into tonight, all right? You're going to be tried if the Lord is dealing with you. Brother had that First Peter's 1 and 6. You can start at 6 out.
God. This is 1 Peter 1 verse 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
That's right. Now for a season, a little season, all right? Because we're here in this captivity for a little season, though it may feel like the heaviness of our temptations is weighing us down day by day. You go through things on a job, you go through things with your family, things with your spouse, things with your children, all right? But it's ultimately to try you and tempt you to see whether or not you remain in the faith or whether or not you have true, genuine love for Yahweh Shah, right? Keep going.
God. Verse 7. That, that, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth,
That's
though it be
right.
tried with fire.
The trial of your faith. The brother gave me that word trial on the strong. That's right. And it says the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perish. All right, because this path that we're walking on, this way of life, okay, it's not understood by somebody that's seeing it from the outside looking in. All right, because one, they don't know the scriptures, they don't know the name of the Lord, and they don't know what it actually takes to remain in this faith. All right, though we look like this, okay, we profess the name of the Lord on the highways and byways week in and week out. We're all going through our daily struggles. We all have things that we're going through personally that only even the Lord knows, man. All right, but it's all for the outcome of making us a better person, a better man of the Lord, all right? The Lord wouldn't put anything on us that we couldn't handle or be able to bear. Brother got that word?
God. It's Strong's G1383. The Kenyan. And in the outline of biblical usage, it says proving that by which something is tried or proved, test.
Proving, all right? And in order to prove something, you have to put it through some type of journey, all right? And that's the journey that we're walking on. We're walking on a journey of life. We're walking on a journey of the bitter, the sweet, but all things come from the Lord. So despise not the chastening of the Lord when you're going through something. You may be, the Lord might put you through a sickness, all right, some type of ailment, just to see how you deal with it, just to see if you're gonna forsake him. Look in the book of Job. The Lord, Job was one of the Lord's most faithful servants. The Lord told Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job?" All right. The Lord took everything from Job, had him down to nothing, man. And Job did not forsake the Lord for one moment. He kept his faith in the Lord. All right.
I got a precept too.
Sure.
This is James 1 and I'm gonna start at 1. Hold on. It says, James, a servant of Yahawah and of the Lord Yahawashi Masiat, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. My brethren, count all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect in hold on, let me read it again. Let your patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberty, and upbraided not, and it shall be given him.
That's right, because the things that we go through, whether they be good or bad, it's still coming from the Lord. 1 Corinthians 10:13 tell you, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. All right. So anything you deal with, good or bad, coming from the Lord, but at the end of the day, it's gonna serve to working your patience and giving you more patience, man, for you to endure in this thing. That's what it takes. It takes patience to know things won't come overnight. You're gonna hit bumps in the road, all right, because you're dealing on a spiritual plane versus a carnal plane. Just like you training for anything like in this world, how much more so in the truth, okay? That you go just like you go through things in this world, little things that just make you just get pissed off, man. How much more when you come to serve Yahawashi Yahawashi, right? You got it out.
You want this?
Finish that
First,
first Peter 1:7 out.
This is 1 Peter 1:7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahawashi Hamashiach.
And that's the conclusion of the matter, because we all want to be found unto praise and honor at the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? We all want to be found worthy in that great coming of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't want to be found wanting of nothing in that day. All right. So this is the perfect time to what? Go through things and turn your lessons into blessings, man. Because that RFID chip is right around the corner, man. That's gonna be the ultimate temptation, man. So are you gonna be ready for that, or are you gonna just cater to your flesh and take that chip, man? And the Lord is gonna be with you if you don't take that chip, man. Because Revelations 2:10 says what? Some of you shall be cast into prison, will be faithful unto death, man. And you shall receive a crown of life. So that's the conclusion of the matter. You got it, Doc.
is 1 Corinthians 10:13. It says, "There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man."
That's right, because the prophets before us have been martyrs, all right, beheaded, stoned, all right. So it's not. So it says, "Had no temptation taken you, but such as common to man." So we have these stories and these lessons that we can revert to and go back to and say, okay, look what Peter did in this situation. Look what Paul did in this situation. Look what Stephen did in this situation. That's the spirit you want to be in.
I
All
got a
right, so
precept too.
you got it. Can you get that word temptation, Baba
Yeah,
Kushai?
I got you.
This is Psalm 66:10. It says, "For thou, O Yahweh, has proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried. Thou broughtest us into the net. Thou laid afflictions on our loins. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place."
That's right. We were caught up in the net, man, and we are right now. We're in the neck of our enemies. We're lowliness right now. We got E ruling over us. All right. We the last hired, first fired. Okay, we the highest on the death rate. Jake is number one for everything that's negative, man. So us being men of the Lord and not 2/3, we're going to be tempted more than all. But it's all. Could you read the last part out? It's all for what? We were brought out what?
It says, "But thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place."
Mm.
Into a wealthy place. And that's our next lot, man. We're gonna be brought out into a wealthy place, man. The kingdom of heaven is a wealthy place, man. All right. And it takes a certain type of man to fill those seats. Scriptures tell you what, know that ye shall judge angels, roughly paraphrasing. So how much more the affairs of this life, man? So we got big shoes to fill.
Right. Got that word temptation for you.
Kind
This It's still not working. Oh.
I got it right here. Okay.
And it says an experiment, attempt, trial, proven.
That's right. So the Lord is making and running experiments on his men, man. All right, running tests, trial runs, just to see how we react to. Okay, he says he Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he's a prophet on the highways and byways. Let's see what he's doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and the rest of the days. Let me put him on the how he reacts. Let's see if he'll forsake me. Let's see what's true to the Shabbat days and the high holy days. Because the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So it's nothing you can hide from the Lord, man. He sees everything you've been through, man, and your reactions to it. So you can't get away from it. Keep going up.
If you mind, I got a quick precept for that. Such is common to men. That temptation such is common to men, because you had spoke on us having an understanding on what to do or how to do it from the prophets of old or from before. You know, it's Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." You know, so that's what gives us hope to overcome temptation when we see it come forth. You know.
Yeah. Keep reading. They got some more meat on that temptation, huh?
Yep. All right. It says a trial proven, the trial made of you by my bodily condition. Such condition serves as to test the love of the Galatians towards Paul.
Keep going.
It says the trial of man's fidelity, integrity,
virtue, keep going, virtue,
consistency,
constancy.
Constancy. It says an enticement to sin.
An enticement to sin, man. So the Lord is what? Putting you in those predicaments where he's enticing you to what? Sin. Are you really going to do it? Testing your integrity. Your integrity is your moral, your character, man. What you do when no one's watching, when no one else is where you think no one is watching, man. But the Lord is watching. Okay? So the Lord is testing our integrity, man, our morale, our virtue.
Yeah, I want to say this because I always bring out the analogy of how you got different car companies. Like you say, you got Tesla, you got GM, you got Ford Motor Group. When them guys sit up there and create and make cars and trucks or whatever, they don't just put them out there to the public. They take them through rigorous tests, man. How fast they can go, how they can break corner turns, be in the snow, go in water, you name it, man. So the same thing what the Lord does with his men. All right. The Lord tests his men on certain avenues, whether it be character, whether it be consistency, responsibility, you name it down the line, you know. Some guys pass, and a lot of guys fail at it, man. You know, the Most High really goes through this, man. He puts, because we dealing with I'm gonna say this in a spiritual sense, we dealing with the matrix out here, all right. So the first thing you gotta know is about the test of women, man. There ain't nothing wrong with having a woman, ain't nothing wrong with dealing with women, but all right, but it's the type of women too. So the Most High brings that lady in a red dress to you too, man. Just to see if you're gonna get distracted. Just to see if you're gonna take your foot off the plow, or take your hand off the plow. Then the next test is Satan comes with is with money. Whether you have lots of money or whether you don't have no money, you get a lot of money. It's all a test. All right. And I'm gonna break it down like this too, in a sense too, man. Anything that's anything that you can do within moderation, you can look at it as if it's a demon, man. All right. The Lord tests you with different demons, you know. different family members too, man. Whether they be in illness, where they go to jail, all right, whether they straight up come up against you, man. It's all a test. You got it up.
Yeah, that's right. They got a little bit more on that definition.
It says, whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances.
Go down to the third Roman numeral.
I got you. It says, of the conditions of things or a mental state by which we are enticed to sin or to a lapse from the faith and holiness, adversity, affliction, trouble sent by God and serving to test or prove one's character, faith, and holiness.
Yeah, sent by Yahawashi to prove one's character, faith, and holiness, man. Because the Lord wants what's best for us, man. At the end of the day, your mom can say she loves you, she wants what's best for you. All right, but it's not amounting up to what these scriptures are saying, man. But if you come to serve the Lord wants what's best for you at the end of the day. So he knows your strengths, he knows your weaknesses. He got your whole rep sheet, a whole breakdown on you. All right, and he knows what's going to enable you and disable you, man. But
Right.
ultimately, if you're in this truth and you're a man of the Lord, he's going to give you things in your path so you can say, okay, I got over this point. I'm stronger. And he's going to give you something in your path that might make you say, all right, well, I hit a little bump in the road. Let me repent and turn away from that. But it's ultimately all to make you more precious than fine gold, man.
I got a precept for you.
You want to finish this real quick? Or you want
That's
why?
that's
You want
it.
me to finish this? Oh, that's it. All right.
That's it. Wow.
This is Hebrews chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son. Despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
That's right.
So
Get that word. I'm gonna get that word chastity.
I was just gonna say, just like you were saying, hey, the Most High will put things in your path, and it's all part of that trial and that chastening to let you know what you've overcome and what you built yourself up in, and what you still need to work on. But everything that happens to you, as long as it's happening to you, and you still have the truth in your mind, count it as a blessing. That shows that the Most High is dealing with you, because as it says in the very next verses, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So hey, if you're not going through anything in this truth, you might want to reconsider some things, because if everything's going too well, it might be going too well to where you go back into the world and completely out of the truth. Because all these people that you see out here that are getting the things that they want is only temporary, because there's about to be a lot of pain for the wickedness there's about to be a lot of pain coming their way for all the wickedness they're indulging in. But as for those that stay faithful and endure, this chastening is gonna turn around, and eventually, hey, we're gonna be in the kingdom, and everything's gonna be smooth sailing from there on out.
I want to say this because that whole understanding of the church, how the Lord is give, and it's a whole prosperity doctrine. That's all BS, man. All right, the Most High do more chastening than actually. He give you things too in due time, but it's all about also who's giving it to you. Is the Most High, Yahawashi giving it to you, or Satan giving it to you? Because Satan can give you things too, man. He can offer up things to you too.
I got something for you.
Okay.
All right, because you had mentioned earlier that the Lord is actually running experiments on us. So I just looked up the etymology of the word experiment. It says to make a trial to operate on something so as to discover some unknown fact or to establish it when known. And that brought me to this. This 1 Corinthians 3:13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
Con.
Right.
That's right. And back to that word experiment, the Lord is spiritually operating on us, man, to discover things that are unknown. And could you read the latter part of that again, Baba Kushar?
The definition of the scripture.
The scripture.
Come. It says, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
And the fire, man, chastised. That's the whole part of being chastised, being put through that fire. All right, and being refined and made pure. Because that's the whole thing. Because we're coming into the whole lot of incorruptible bodies, spiritual powers. All right, you can receive it. So the Lord is not just going to deal with any regular person out here, man. He's dealing with spiritual beings and the men of Lord and the men of the Lord from the apostles on down to the least, man. And we may look like this, may think we're average Joe with garments on, man, but the Lord sees everything we're capable of, man. All right.
I got a precept
Yeah.
for you too.
You got it, bro.
All right, this Wisdom of Solomon 3:5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. And as in the furnace have he tried them and received them as burnt offering.
That's right. Having been a little chastised, all right, they shall be greatly rewarded. The little bit of trials and tribulations we're facing on this side can't be compared to the great reward that we're going to receive in the kingdom of heaven. You got to always put that in the back of your mind because we go through a lot of bullshit, man. We go through a lot of bullshit, man. A lot of times where you might want to doubt, all right? A lot of times where you got people in your ear telling you this ain't the right way. What are you doing with your life? Come on now, you know you better than that. Things like that, man. But we know the conclusion of the matter, and we know that that great reward is something that their minds can't even wrap. They can't even wrap their minds around, man. And that's what comes with knowing the scriptures because brother read it earlier, the trying of your faith, working patience. That's where that patience comes in. And a lot of people have fell out of this truth because they lost patience. It's a spiritual waiting game. You gotta wait for these things to happen and wait for the prophecies to come to pass. All right, and law and the prophecy to be fulfilled. So that patience is synonymous with faith. Not being able to actually see Yahawashi, but see the body of work that He's created from the apostles on down to the least, and know with all your heart, with all your mind, that we are the true men of the Lord. And then and still, we're saying that you're still humble enough to say, Abaratazah, Lord, with a hopeful elect, Lord willing, well then no. That's humility, man. That's the gift that the Lord has given us as well. You got it.
I got a quick one for you real fast. This Galatians 6:9. It says, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
That's right. Don't be weary when what's well doing according to the scriptures. Present your body as a living sacrifice. All right, professing the name of the Lord, coming out and being a defender of the gospel. All right, doing things according to the scriptures, keeping the scriptures and the law to the best of your ability. So don't be weary when you're doing well things and righteous things. If you fear the Lord and you're doing right according to this book, you have nothing to worry about, man. Even in death, there's life, man. With Yahawashi on the side, so it's a win-win situation. And it says, "For in due season we should reap not." And Ecclesiastes 3:1 tells you there's a time and a season for everything, man. A time to laugh, a time to cry, a time for life, a time for death, and so on and so forth, man. So in due season, in that moment, in the twinkling of an eye, man, we're gonna be beamed up. It's gonna seem like it's gonna seem like the time we spent here in captivity was just for a moment, man. And all that we went through was like nothing. You got it, Doc.
I get a quick one off the comment board just to back up what you said. It's the brother Kabar. He posted Romans chapter 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. You know, just backing up what you said. There's nothing we're gonna go through now that's gonna even compare. Like, we're really not worthy for what we're about to receive. So the scriptures tell you that we're worthy of way more stripes than we're receiving, man. All of our iniquity, we really supposed to be going through a lot more than what we are. So you gotta look at the balance of it, man. You got it.
Hey, a righteousness is rags.
Yeah, that's right, Doc. Could a brother give me Deuteronomy 8 and 5?
I got you something too after that.
Yeah, you got it, Doc.
You want to get the Deuteronomy first?
You can bring yours up.
This Job. All right, come. This Job 34 and 31. It says, surely it is meet to be said unto God, I have borne chastisement, I will not offend anymore. That which, you want to speak on it?
You got it. Keep going.
All right. It says, that which I see not, teach thou me. If I have done iniquity, I will do no more.
That's right. That which I see not, teach not me, because we can't see that reward, but we have hope in that reward. We have faith in it, and that's what makes it. Everybody around us got faith in their cars, that 2-week check, this government assistance that they're relying on, but we got faith in these people, man. What type of man is that versus a carnal man? It's a whole different way of life, a whole different mindset with someone that's in the world, man. We got faith, and people can't see that by just looking at us. They just look at us as people that come out on the highways and byways and curse out the white man, but they don't know the things that we go through and the chastisement that we receive from the Lord in order to even come out and do the works. You got it, Doc.
Hey, if I can add too also to that, it says that he borne chastisement, and the fact that he said I would not offend anymore, because chastisement from the Lord, understand, like it don't just bust you up, like it makes you remember also that, you know, like the Lord did me this, man. You know, men could probably recall back in times years ago, like I remember when the Lord did me this. I remember when the Lord did that. So now it recalls the mind, the affliction, to make you remember to stay on the path of the straight. Because just like a whipping, you know, a whipping to recall the mind, the pain from it, man. So that's what we endure as servants and soldiers of YAHAWAH, bahasham Yahawashi. We remember the pain that the Lord caused, because in Salakin, because in all the equation or the sum of all that we get out of it is that it's for our better good, man. All right, it's for our better judgment, and it's for us to help us. It's for to help us continue in the faith, man. That's the ultimate thing. And it says, that which I see not, teach thou me, because it tell you to be a child in malice, but in men be understanding. So what we don't know, hey, what you don't know can't hurt you. That's why the Lord, like, look, learn the scriptures, man. All right, that you don't have to offend, and I don't have to chastise you. You got it, Dwight.
Yeah, this real quick, backing up what you said. This Proverbs 13 and 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son.
Yep.
But he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes.
Betimes, early. Yep.
Yeah, early, man. So if the Lord didn't love us, but according to these scriptures, we wouldn't catch hell, man. Like you said, when you catch a whipping, you get bruised, and when that bruise healed up, you still remember that spot where the bruise was, and be like, oh no, man, I'm not gonna do that again. All right. You remember how horrible that whipping was that your father gave you, man. All right. So it deters you from doing wicked things onto doing righteous things on the correct path. You got it, up.
Hey, one more thing. You want to say something, Maria?
I just wanted to make one point. In Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the Lord gave us what we needed to know first. before he even took us to the bad shit. You know, so he told us this is what you need to do. Order so you don't have to go through the negative. You know what I mean? So you won't have to, just like the point y'all was just making, speaking on not having to deal with chastisement. But if you do, you know, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you got to go through that. Just want to make that point.
Right, God. Hey, another thing too, on the flip side, wisdom busts us up too. All right, it have us on long nights, studying hard. Hey, Jake be losing their train of thought. Jake been studied all night, man, and forgot there to go to work in the morning, man. So wisdom chastises us too, but it's for the what? It's for the greater good, man. Because there's nothing that's higher than this knowledge on the planet Earth, man. You got to do it, because wisdom stripes are never out of time either. So same with that. It's not just physical bruising. It's a spiritual bruising too that we receive. All right, which one may not know that this do occur. Yes, it do. All right, and it come quite occasionally, man. All right, because that's what wisdom do, man. You know, and it give you the it give you the comfort as well too. But hey, you could get wearisome, man. You gotta do it.
Yeah, they got a scripture that tells you. I'm gonna try to find it. Like wisdom come in, roughly paraphrase, and come in and seek you out and to try you, man.
Yeah, torment you.
You got it.
We wanted that Deuteronomy, right?
Kind, real quick.
This Deuteronomy 8 and 5. It says, thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chastiseth his son, so the Lord thy God chastiseth thee.
Right. So if you're a wise man, you got to consider these things. Just know that you're not just going through these things for nothing, man. Know that it's just not some spirit that's just putting hell on you all the time, man. It's coming from the Lord, man, because you chose the right path. You chose and signed up, put your name on that dotted line and said, I'm coming to serve Yahawashi with all my heart and my mind. All right? Well, the Lord said, you got stipulations to that agreement. I'm going to chastise you. I'm going to put you through this predicament where I know you might bend, you might break, you might fold, just to see what you're going to do, just to build you up. I'm going to break you down just to build you up. And a lot of times, that's what the Lord does. He breaks us down to our lowest point, man. And then he builds us up for our own good, just to make us stronger. So you got to consider these things in your mind, that's love coming from the Lord. That's true love, man. You got it out.
Got another one real fast. This Psalms 37 and 7. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospered in his way. It says, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. You know, and that's one thing that we need to make sure that we fully understood him, man, to make sure we stay within the Lord, because he's coming. So we can't get wearied in the things that the wicked is doing, how they doing it, and focusing on what they got going on. We gotta focus on us and how we can better create an opportunity for us to be patient in the Lord. It says, cease from anger and forsake the wrath, fret not thyself in any wise, to do evil. You know, it says, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord shall inherit the earth. You know, so the Lord give us an indication on what it is that we need to do, man. You know, so we shouldn't be tempted by the wicked. We shouldn't be looking at how they doing what they doing. Oh man, he got the nice car, he got the nice lady, and all this bullshit. Because we know that the Lord is going to give us everything our heart desires. You know, so we shouldn't get weak looking at what they got going on just because they're prospering, so to say. You know?
Yeah.
It's a scripture. One of you brothers can probably find it. I was looking for it. It says about we shouldn't be concerned on how basically the wicked gonna be destroyed, but concerned on how the righteous shall be delivered, man. Because we know they're gonna be destroyed. You know, we know the wicked without a shadow of a doubt, whether it be Israelites or of another nation, they're gonna be destroyed. So on our main focus is on how we gonna get deliverance, man. That's the main topic, you know. It's about deliverance. You shouldn't be worried about a computer, all right, in the kingdom of heaven. You shouldn't be worried about a cell phone, but deliverance, man. All right, your salvation. That's the main focus. That's the business of the matter. All right.
I got that verse if you want it.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is 2 Esdras 9 and 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when.
Yeah, because we know it's coming, man. Read that part again.
2 Esdras 9 and 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when.
How they're gonna be punished and when. We know they're gonna be punished with martial law troops, all right, terrorizing them, FEMA camps, missiles, all right, the scourges of men, race riots, dogs and wild beasts tearing their ass up, man. We know there's gonna be some manner of them being punished, and the win is any time now, man. You know, we shouldn't be worried about. I mean, we think we mortal, you know, we think about it, but it shouldn't be your main focus, you know, because we know what the Most High is gonna do to them. But go ahead.
But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Yeah, that should be your main focus, man. As an Israelite man, as a sincere sister, you should be worried about furthermore your the hope of your deliverance, man. All right, the salvation of Yahawashi. That should be your focus. All right, keeping up with the times that we're in. All right, staying locked in. All right, in the spirit, not being becoming weak and disenchanted in the spirit, man. You know, that's how serious things should be with you. Go ahead, like you got it.
I got something to back you up, huh?
All right.
This second Esdras chapter 8, and I'll start at 24. It says, "Oh, hear the prayer of thy servant, and give ear to the petition of thy creature. For while I live, I will speak, and so long as I have understanding, I will answer. Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth."
Right.
Yeah,
because we know. Well, why focus? I mean, why focus on the house of the 2/3, man? We know what they doing. Pill popping, serve, gunplay. You know, being representing all forms of debt. I mean, we know what they done, but let your main focus be on who? Read that part again.
It says, "Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth."
But upon them that serve thee in truth. All right, and that happens, Lord willing, that happens to be us, man. And a few like-minded like us that's behind the scenes of this camera. All right, that put for the righteous step. All right, into serving in Yahawashi, us, man. That should be that's the main focus. No, we're not focused on some wicked nigga just roaming around being thuglicious, man. We don't give a damn about him, man. All right, me and Tatiana, we ain't worrying about Tatiana over here, man. All right, some nigga calling himself Jesus Christ and Melchizedek. We're not worried about them cats, man. You know, we know what's gonna happen to them. All right, go ahead. You got a little more, right?
Yeah, I got more. Yeah, I got a couple verses. It says, "Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in afflictions."
Yeah, that's us, man. That's what the brother Wyatt was going over. In the temptations, the afflictions. All right. All manner of tests. You gonna be tested. Whether you just a person tuning in, this coming into the faith. It is that exception of there is that point of certain men and women just waking up to the truth. So we're here to tell you that you're going to be tested, all right? Somewhere down the line, in some form or manner, whether it be with your folks, whether it be at your job, home in the traffic, whatever, you know, with your help, you're gonna be tested, man. And this is all about trying your integrity All right, to see if you really down. See if you really down with the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Think not upon those that have walked vainly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. And we ones in hopes that we continue to fear the Most High, man, because we've seen guys they don't have the fear for the Most High. They get to doing and saying, and doing shit behind the scenes where it shows that they have no fear. And the Most High judge them, man. All right. Well, you got it, Doc.
I got it a little more. Last
right.
one. It says, let it not be thy will to destroy them which have clearly lived like beasts,
Oh, man.
but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy law.
One more time, man. One more time. That's heavy.
It says, let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts.
And that's 2/3, man. 2/3 live like beasts. Impulsive, animalistic beasts, man.
Yeah.
You know, everything is impulsive. Everything is with a violent, malicious intent. All right. Everything is looked at with carnality, man. They see a car door open, the old man pumping his air, the old man back turn, they steals the car, you know. They see a nice woman, they don't even inquire if she have a man. Nor do they give a damn. You know, they commit adultery. You know, they'll smoke rocks. You know, they'll do homosexual acts, man. They'll eat that corn, you know, whatever, man. They don't care. You know, they don't care, man.
Oh shit!
That's a little inside joke, but you know, they don't care, man. They don't have. It's second. It's not even second nature to them, man.
Yeah. Hey, if I could say this,
Yeah, go ahead.
that was beautiful, that precept, because the whole time you read down is clear. It's saying, all right, this is what 2/3 of our people are entertaining. Keep your eyes on the men of the Lord. This is what 2/3 are doing. Keep your eyes on the ones that fear the Lord. This is what 2/3 are doing. Keep your eyes on the ones that fight for this truth, man. And when you keep your eyes on and your thoughts on the men of the Lord, your brothers who are on the side of you in the highways and byways, spiritually, you're keeping your mind on Yahawashi, right? So, like the elder was saying, man, these 2/3 play all types of games, man. You can't trust them. You can't be around them for more than 0.5 seconds without you hearing shots going off, man. When you're around the brothers, you can leave whatever you got out, all right? You can be yourself, man. And that's the type of vibration that we're gonna have with Yahawashi, man. All right, honey. You got it.
Yeah. This the last verse. It says, take, gotta get all this meat. It says, take down no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts, but love them that always put their trust in thy righteousness and thy glory.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, and that's Lord willing that continue to be us, man. We put our hopes, all right, and our prayers in Yahawashi, man. Even when we step out of the house, you know, we hope that our lives be shielded in their hands, man. Because we understand what we're dealing with out here and what we up against. You know, 2/3. It said that, you know, they kind of counted worse than beasts, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's a hell of a label to have, man. The
Ooh.
Lord consider you worse than beasts, and that's 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. Yeah, if you don't think it's that, go to cross the tracks, any rough side of your city or your town, man. You'll see Jake live in an animalistic state of mind, and they have no hopes of coming out of it, man. All right. Only the elect is gonna come out of that slum thuggery, man. You know, that black culture BS. It's all BS at the end of the day, man. No, you got, like I said in time again, you got to want to come out of that. Really, the spirit got to be dealing with you to come out of that. All right, out of that mud, man. You know, Jake be talking about getting out of the mud. You got to come out of that goddamn mud, man. All right, you got to put on these beautiful white garments, man. You know, you can't eat corn forever, man.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you can't.
Go ahead.
I got
Jake
this,
Wild as a motherfucker, bro.
I got this
damn.
Zechariah.
God damn, bro.
Zechariah
You can't
13.
eat corn forever, man.
Yo, can you give me Job 5 and 17 after you
God
out?
damn.
Got it though.
Yeah, I got this Zechariah right here. It's an oldie but goodie. It's Zechariah 13 and 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die,
Stop.
but the third shall be left therein. You see that? There ain't no hope for 2/3, man. You know?
Stop. All
Feel
right.
like the president, they're gonna be eating corn all the way till the missiles come. You know?
Yeah. Good.
Real, man.
I got a precept too.
I just started something.
That one after you.
Okay.
God
This
damn, bro.
second interest 9:22. You got a little bit more.
I got more.
Okay.
It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. And that's basically the men of the Lord coming out of that bullshit as black culture, black community, man. You know, dedicating ourselves unto Yahawashi in his will and his way, man. And you know, and it's
I'm about to say real quick, we're not like Killer Mike. We're not trying to open up an all black bank, man.
right.
All right. Jake, look, that's why I say, man, Jake is so conditioned to being beat down, all right, and having Stockholm syndrome today. They want to be here. They want to have this to be a paradise to them, man. You know, we're gonna make an all black. We're gonna have an all black town. Well, I mean, Jake tried that shit, man. Jake tried that shit in the 40s and shit. You know, having Black Wall Street.
Like Wall Street.
You know, and these different places that they had was all black. You know, they thought it was a place of refuge. Hey, man, they still came in there and bombed your ass, burned your houses down, did whatever they wanted to do to you, man. And what you think they'll do now? All right, the technology is more advanced in the 40s and 50s and 60s. They'll do all type of shit to you, man. All right, you got it.
I just wanted to add real fast. Niggas was jumping for joy when they thought Harriet Tubman old ass was gonna be on the $20 bill. You know, that's how you know niggas is their mind is they in love with this place. Roland Martin crying because they got hundreds of thousands of Negroes voting and shit. You know, it's crazy. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, I did it.
They was jumping for joy when that Hamite got elected president, man.
That's right.
They
Oh yeah,
thought
that was Jesus.
they thought everything was smooth sailing, man. Little did they know it was just one of Esau's schemes, man. Jake falls every time to it, man. But like Yakina always said, is you rather fight in this truth as a man of the Lord and catch hell as a man of the Lord than as a nigga in the world, man. You don't want to catch that type of hell, man. You don't want to be like these 2/3 beasts of the field out here, man, like scriptures call. You want to fight for something that's righteous and something eternal, man, not something that's carnal. But you got it, Aki.
I got that joke.
I got that precept here. I'm gonna bring that precept out real quick. It's a second interest 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
Right.
And let my grape be kept and my plant for which great labor have I made. You know, I just want to bring up the point with let the multitude perish then, because you know they was born in vain. They ain't doing nothing to themselves. You know, they just walk up and down Canal Street or Corona looking stupid. You know, selling rocks or doing whatever. You know, they ain't trying to usher in the kingdom of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. You know, they happy running in and out of brothers on the corner store. You know, or begging for change. So let them niggas perish, man.
God.
Kind of.
I had a quick one. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. The point is in 11. I'm going to start at 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, corn on the cob, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. But this is the point. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahawashi. And I brought that out because another reason to not focus on the 2/3 is because a lot of them were just, the only difference between us and them is that the Lord had grace on us, man, ultimately. So you can't really boast that, like too much, like, well, I'm not a drug dealer like that guy. I'm not a Muslim like that guy. I'm not this and that. We were all wicked when we came into the truth. So you got to focus on the kingdom, man. Keep your eyes single forward. We rebuke Jay because that's our job, but ultimately, like the brother just read, they were born in vain, man. Vain is just emptiness, is nothingness. This is what you got.
I was gonna say, why was that written? Because it was going down back then.
John.
Jake was all manner of those things that he just quoted, man. It was going down. That's why he says, "Was some of you now you are washed, man. You are washed with the words of the Lord, man. The scriptures. Now you know not what you know what not to do now, man. All right, unless you willingly doing it, you behind the scenes doing it. You live in a double, triple, quadruple lifestyle, man. Which is that gonna come up? That's gonna catch up with your ass, man. We see it every time, We see it every time, man. So you gotta live straight. You gotta be able to discipline yourself and not just be a person that always running your mouth. Behind the camera, you gotta actually. This is a lifestyle change, man. This is a lifestyle that you have to live, man, on and off the camera. All right, week in, week out, man. All right, this is a way of life, man. All right, and the way you come closer to your power is you die. All this have to do with coming closer to your power, man, which is the Most High, Yahawashi, and His Son, man. Changing your dietary laws, acting and thinking different, speaking different. Those are ways you come closer to the power, man. All right. Look at the 2/3 out there. Look at the other nations. They come closer to their power by living, acting, and doing the things that their power want them to do, man. Eating all abominations. That's how they get closer and powerful to their power, man. So when it comes to living righteousness under the Most High's law, statutes, commandments, the best of your ability, you come close the same way, man. It's a lifestyle change. It's a way of life. It's a new mindset. All right. You gotta be about it, man. No, I see them all the time. These fake life, these fake what they call them?
Fake woke.
Yeah, these lights, camera, action Israelites, man. They get on the camera, they say all type of shit, but when the camera go off, they just a scoundrel, man. The worst nigga you'll ever want to meet in your life, man. Yeah. It's the worst nigga. Yeah, the worst nigga you ever want to meet, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. Every guy that says Shalawam, Conan, all right, giving you the salute is not your goddamn brother, man. All right, these are treacherous niggas out here, man. That don't mind doing a goddamn thing when it comes to spiritually murdering your ass either, man. All right. I'll leave that one for another day. Go ahead, Al.
Kind of. You had that one in Job,
Yeah, man. Joe, what you had? Joe, what?
5:17.
I'm already there.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it, Al.
Yeah. This is Job 5:17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
All right, keep going on.
God, verse 18. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands make whole.
That's right, man. The Lord doeth all these things. He make you sore and He bindeth you up. He wounded and his hands make you whole, man. So the Lord has the ability to make you sick and make you healthy, man. All right. Is anything too hard for the Lord? So you gotta constantly keep that in your mind when you're going through things. All right. The Lord, if you do the right thing, the Lord is gonna be with you, man. Even through sickness and health, through poverty and riches, man. All right. They all coming from the Lord. You got it out.
I got you, son.
Keep going on, Raya, real quick.
Verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in the 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
That's right. Keep going.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
That's right. And only coming into a time of great famine and great death. So only the Lord can deliver us from that, man. And that comes with having faith, having hope, having patience in the Lord, man. And it says, and in war from the power of the sword. We don't want to be caught and cast into that lake of fire, man. We want to be beamed up and become joint heirs with Yahawashi, man. That's why we say hopeful elect, because that position of being elect means chosen and set apart, man. And that's a position that though we're in this current state of captivity and we did things and put off that old man, right? Some things that were worthy even of death, man. So to be a part of that 144,000, man, that's a blessing. That's a gift, man, from the Lord. So we gotta live up to that. Kind of like
This Hebrews chapter 12 and 8. I'm gonna go to 11. It says, but if ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastened not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and I'm going to go into that word corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection, which is under rule, unto the Father of spirits and live? Let me get this word corrected us real quick. And
yeah, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence, man. All right. Go on to the apostle of Millstone. That's corrected us.
Yeah, that's correct though. Salaki, I ain't have it up. I pressed it up and it came up. Salaki.
All right, you got it.
Strong's G 3810. Paidutes.
It says an instructor, a preceptor, a teacher, a chastiser, a discipliner, which corrected us, instructed us. But I want to get this. It says to train children, to be instructed of taught or learn, to cause one to learn, to chastise or castigate with words, to correct, of those who are molding the characters of others by reproof and admonition.
There you go.
There you go. Molding the characters. God.
We was just going into that in the video me and Yakina did. How those that are over you watch for your souls, man. Mold you. Okay? They're there for counsel, advice, spiritual welfare, ambassadors, man. All right? So we have teachers in the truth, according to the Most High, the knowledge of the Most High, all right, that are correcting us. If they have to, they give us reproach, okay? But despise it not, because it's coming from the Lord. You got it.
It says to train up a child. And the scriptures are chastises. Like I said, the word of the Lord. If you train up a child in the way that he shall go, when he is old, he will not depart from it. But what comes with the teaching him the word? The chastisement of the word. All right, which subjugates him, and it puts him under rule to have discipline, because the word gives you discipline, man. It says of those who are molding the characters of others by reproof and admonition, making them aware, reproving them, man, of power, to chasten by the afflictions of evils and calamities, to chastise with blows, to scourge. All right? Yeah. Well, you got it, bro.
Yeah, to chastise with blows, to scourge. All right.
Yeah.
And that's the lot of the saints, man. We're being chastised, we're being scourged with blows, all right, for our correction, for a better purpose. Because this you'll be off in this world thinking, man, you ain't getting that raise like you want to on the job, you ain't get a promotion yet. You think you just catching hell, man. But godliness is not gain. I mean, gain is not godliness, man. Just because you got the most money, all these cars, exotic women, all right, exotic clothing, that don't mean the Lord is dealing with you, man. Because the Lord dealing with the lowly. The Lord, because the meek shall inherit the earth. Not the proud, not the high-minded, not the rich according to this world, but the meek, man. And that's the saints. That's the men of the Lord, man. We're meek. We're lowly, man.
I was gonna say this too, because all those different things that come, even the rebukes from the elder brothers of the camp, the heads of the camps, even regular brothers in the camps, man. Sometimes Jake look at it as evil, man. They gotta seek some type of revenge. But guess what? When you being rebuked, it's really love. It's showing you that the brother love gives a damn about you, man. The Most High gives a damn about you, man. When things happen to you, all right, and you should look for him, man. Because with the pain of rebuke comes growth, man. You learn to grow from it. You learn to see that somebody else has their eyes on me and correcting me because I can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else will see the things you need to grow in, man. All right. But Jake take things personal, man. All right, Jake never gets over that grudging demon, man. Holding grudges and shit. Which shows you that you're really not in the spirit, man. You're really not tapped in. All right, you don't get it. All right, you truly don't get what's actually supposed to be going on. All right, in the spirit. But go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, it says 11. Well, 10. It says, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, which is our earthly fathers, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. So we get one spirit physical and one spiritual, which the Lord doeth physical, give us physical as weapons for our spirit, to build our spirits up. But our fathers in our flesh whip us, and it builds our flesh up. If that's even a real thing to build up. But the Lord do it for the greater good. It says now, no chastening. It says now, no chastening for the present seeming to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Hey, if I could say this on that first part, it's now no chastening for the present seeming to be joyous, because it seems like you're just going through something, you're just going through the motions. But the Most High, He's got a bigger purpose for it, man. That's why it says, but grievous, nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. And them which are exercised thereby is the men of the Lord, man. The Most High is exercising these experiments, these trials, these test runs spiritually on us to give us those growing pains, to grow us in this truth, to build our faith, to work in patience in us. All right? For ultimately for us to inherit those incorruptible celestial bodies, all right, that crown of life, okay, into the lot of princes, rulers, kings of the earth, all right? You got
Got
it,
them for you.
Con.
This Revelations 2. I'm gonna start at 25, and I'm gonna get the word overcome in 26. This Revelations 2 and 25. It said, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations. And I'm gonna get that overcome. It says, overcome, it says, of Christians that hold fast their faith even unto death against the powers of their foes and temptations and prosecution. So the Lord said that, man, we're gonna inherit everything, man, even power over the nations if we can overcome temptation, man. You know? So within temptation there come great reward, man. So if we can overcome all of the being possibly put in jail, head being put into the guillotine, you know, all these different things that is bound to happen, you're gonna be able to inherit glory, man. You know?
Got one in the back.
That's right.
It's Sirach. It's the spirit, because this is about to come out earlier, but the spirit changed and it came back around. It's Sirach chapter 4, verse 13. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. That her is talking about wisdom. And wheresoever she entereth, Yahweh will bless. They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, Yahweh doth love. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. But here's what happens. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him. God, that's a spirit though.
The water, bro.
God. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. So that's what comes with inheriting the nations, man. First, you got to be tried by wisdom, which goes into ultimately being tried by Yahawashi Yahawashi. And it's going to torment you. It's going to seem, overwhelming at times, but it's really a gift, man. Like that lesson me and the brother did, man. You got to thank the Lord for adversity and affliction, because ultimately it's trying you, it's purifying you. And hey, that's it. You got it.
Yeah, if I can say this, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And how do you fear the Lord? The Lord has to put you through something for you to know, man, the Most High not playing with me, man. Let me get right. All right. Then that wisdom come in, start dealing with you, all right, and try your soul by the law, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. Sometimes the Lord show you by jacking up other men. A conscious man, a man that's supposed to be tapped in the spirit. You supposed to see how the Lord do other men and learn from their mistakes too, man, and their ass whoopings, man. Because the one thing about I'm gonna say this. One thing about Jake always talking about how they are malak, they're a king and all this. One thing about a king, man, if you really thinking in a kingly state of mind, you gotta look at everything in a 360 view, man. You can't look at everything in a small matter like you looking out of a peephole. You gotta look at everything broadly, all the way around, man. All right, the what ifs, the possibilities. Look at things for the good and for the bad, man. Or if it's useful to you, man. Jake, like I say, Jake tried to run from. You can't run from the ass whoopings, man. You gotta take those ass whoopings from the Most High, man. All right.
Got something for you.
You gotta lose on this side, man. This place called America always teaches you about winning. All right. Being the man, being on top. Well, when you come over here to serve the Lord, you're gonna lose, man. All right, you're gonna be tempted. You're gonna be sometimes the butt of the joke for a moment, man. All right, you're gonna be overlooked. All right, you're gonna be cast down, and in a sense of this society, you're gonna be looked down. All right, family members, friends. You might have been the man in your state. All right, you might have been all goddamn world in some type of sport, all American. Hey, at the end of the day, the Lord chose you. You gonna come serve Him, man. You seen what Ricky out there doing. It's gonna sound funny for a moment. You're gonna hear all type of crazy shit about you, but what you gonna do? You gonna stop? You gonna keep going, man. And we have in the way of not stopping. You have other men before you, starting with the elder apostles. Excuse me, to look at, man, to lead by example with man. But go ahead, Doc. You got it.
It's Ephesians 15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." I'm gonna get circumspectly. It says exactly, accurately, diligently. You know, it says redeeming the time because of the huh?
Yeah, like Yagana was saying, having that 360 view of things, man. Not just being narrow minded, not just thinking of things with scatterbrain, weighing the whole matter, man. That's a king mindset. You got it,
Right. Yeah, thinking to yourself, "Well, the Lord didn't do it to me, so I'm good." No, man, that's not the mindset we're supposed to be in. You know, if you see something happen to a man that was standing by you, just know that the Lord can touch bases with you too. You know, always be aware of that. It says, "Redeem." Oh, Salak, what you there?
Go ahead. You got. You got. I'll speak after you finish.
It says, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is." You know, and that's what we should have an understanding of, man. That the Lord can, man, the Lord control everything. So if you don't have your mind on doing things properly concerning Yahawashi Yahawashi, then you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be out here like a fool, unwise. You know.
I got a
Hey,
precept for you
Jake
too. When
forget
I jump
about
in.
the Most High. His son and the angels are watching him, man. Jake fully lose understanding of that and be out here just doing all sorts of manner of shit, man. All right. Getting you know, and we have seen Jake literally be on side you, saluting, chiming in. But yeah, when you really go and test them with an individual, you go and test them with scourges and shit like that, things that the Lord bring up on him, you find out that man really don't have any faith, man. That he really was acting or being an actor, a hypocrite in the spirit, man. You know, and which is terrible, man, because you gotta think about each and last one of us that's behind this camera. We hold ourselves, as a example to you younger brothers and sisters, man. Too, because if we sit up there and we hold ourselves to out here playing, and you looking up to us, all right, to be a guy, and we really not. What we say is you lose the whole fact of the matter of the Lord, man. You start to make other people grow weak, man, and that's what happens. That's what happens because we bring that out. We brought it out a long time ago about people coming out to the camp or being in the camp with that war is me spirit. Because when you at war and you go to war, you go to your platoon and you have that war is me spirit. You all down. You thinking about at home. You gonna cause other men to fall off, man, and not think about the purpose at hand, man, which is the war. Or you gonna get people killed, man. But you got it. And then we had I'm gonna say this too. We had a minute 14 too. I mean, hour 14. My bad.
So, Maki, you can
Precept
bring
for
it.
y'all. Okay.
Bring everyone.
I just wanted to land back on what you were saying, Wild, about the wisdom, about fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. But Jake might be wondering, well, how you do that? But this is Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way. And the forward mouth do I hate. So you begin to hate evil. That's when wisdom gonna seep in. Gonna start dealing with you, trying you out. But first, like you said, you got to fear the Lord first, and fearing the Lord is hating all manner of evil.
Yeah, man.
That's right. I got a quick one backing you up, Yagana. Second Timothy 1 is like it. What happened?
Hey, go ahead. You got it.
2 Timothy 1:7. I'm gonna get that word sound mind because it's going into what you were saying. 2 Timothy 1:7. For Yahweh had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. and this that word sound mind. Strong G4994. Sophronismo, and admonishing or calling to soundness of mind, to moderation and self-control.
Yeah, having self-control, man. All right, you gotta learn to have self-control on and off the camera, man. All right, not getting entangled in the world, man. All right, Jake let some fast-talking nigga that he once was dealing with in the world come back over and seduce him again, man. All right. The next thing you know, you Tyrone Biggums with a red beanie cap on, man. Lips ashy. All right. No. Had mine on all type of shit, man. You know, you get the like me and one of the brothers were talking about, man. You get the fucking around, man. You get the fucking around so bad you get on that Rambo, man. All right, get to smoking that first blood, man.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, it happens, man. Whatever you think can't happen, it happens, man. You understand these demons out here are powerful, man. These demons will get on you quicker than quick, man. Because I'm gonna tell you this too, man. It always happens to the guy that doesn't think it can happen to him, man. You know, Jake think he floating. Jake already think he levitating around here, man. All right, moonwalking in the damn air, but he don't even see that you just as mortal as me and you, man. All right, and these spirits can't get on you. These seducing spirits, especially when you leave yourself vulnerable and open to them all the time. All right, especially when you're not walking in the spirit. It have you thinking some ill shit about brothers, man. All right, it have you in the sense of not patching up things with brothers, man, not making shit right. All right, yeah, like I said, man, you gotta fear the Most High, man. That's all I will say. You gotta fear the Most High. Put your heart right, man, and constantly, like the scripture, constantly endure, man, because you gonna catch your ass whoopings, and it's true, man. And like we always say, you know, I haven't heard a brother say this in a long time. I'd rather go through that spiritual fire, all right, catching hell, than to go through that physical fire that's getting ready to come on the planet Earth, man. It's gonna come through fire and brimstones, and AKA the nuclear missiles, man. I'd rather go to this right now than to go into what's finna come on the planet Earth, man. All right, because it's not gonna be pretty. Not gonna be pretty by far. All right, go ahead.
I got one to send us out. Makes you better say something. This 1 Corinthians 11:31. It says, "For if we would judge ourselves," because the elder was speaking about basically critiquing yourself, man, examining yourself. All right, understanding, you know, your measure of the things you're doing, how much things you're not doing, and balancing it out with the things you are doing that may be, you know, offensive or whatever the case may be. It says, "For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastised of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world." So the Lord put that pain on us that we don't be condemned with the world. And chastisement is judgment. Or the Lord compares judgment on you where he just call you back to the heaven, to the spiritual world, man. So if the Lord haven't called you back to the spirit world, and he's still judging you or chastising you, that's because the Lord got love for you, man. He won't see you pull through. Or whatever his will is at the end of the day. All right. Understand that too, that you're not above the Lord's will. So if his judgment his judgment might be to take you out later, but that's on the Lord. You know, just do the work and your work will follow you, man. All right. You got it, Wadi.
That's right. Any argument? Anything else?
Hey, one of you brothers.
True, dude.
Before we get out of here, man, y'all brothers answer this question right here. It's a small question, man. I put it on the screen.
It's to take all manners. What exactly does it mean? I need to know. Fear the Lord is to take all manners of evil. What scripture is that?
Nicky means
hate all manners of evil.
Oh, that you read?
Gun. That's what it may have hurt. It may have sounded like tape, but the word was hate. Hate. Hate all manners of evil.
which is plain, man.
Yeah, I had the Judith you had called for earlier. You can close it on that. The brother ain't got nothing else.
I
This is
got one for that one too.
Yeah, I hope that brother ain't lights out, man. It sounded like lights out, man. Go ahead, man.
Is he?
This
Hey,
Judith.
go ahead.
This is Judith chapter 8, verse 25. Moreover, let us give thanks to Yahawah, our power, which tried us, even as he did our fathers. Remember what things he did to Abraham and how he tried Isaac, and what happened to Jacob in Mesopotamia of Syria, when he kept the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother. For he hath not tried us in the fire as he did them, for the examination of their hearts, neither hath he taken vengeance on us, but Yahawah doth scourge them that come near unto him to admonish them.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Hey, let me get that word scored real quick out.
God.
That'd be E.
Yeah, and the manners of evil are basically all the things of the world, man. Smoking, all right, adultery, you know, sodomy, homosexuality, you name it, man. Those are the manners of evil, man. You gotta hate those things, man.
Yeah, that's why Paul tell you in Romans 12 and 21, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. And that's how you do it, man. And what is the good? That's the scriptures. That's the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, the things that's pleasing to the Lord. Being a brother, all right, honoring your father and your mother to the degree that the scriptures say to do. Following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how you overcome the evil with good.
All right. Yeah, that's the word scourge. It says Strong's G3146. It says to flog, which means to beat for punishment, literally or figuratively, to scourge. And that's what the Lord does to us, man. Spiritually scourging us, putting us through things to tempt us, to try us. You got it, huh? Brothers had anything else?
No.
All right, well, with that.
Hold on, he said something. Well, we don't have really any time, really any day. We do it most of the time around the Sabbath or whatever. But he said this is what he said right here. If you like him to see, I mean, why did you can tell him? Well, y'all, I don't know what brothers he talking about.
Are you guys on here every Wednesday night? I found some brothers downtown Baton Rouge, and they had me completely lost. Yeah, well, I don't know. They got another camp that teaches downtown, but if you ran into us, you wouldn't have been completely lost.
Definitely not.
We teach mainly in front of the Chariot downtown, or in the central area downtown where the festivals and activity go on. That's really our two main spots that we teach at. And right in front of the on River, where River meets Florida, River in Florida, where you got a spiral thing that looks like a cherry. We teach right there, and we teach also in the central little commerce area downtown Baton Rouge where all the festivals and stuff take place. Well,
yeah, tell them the days y'all teach.
Yeah, we go out on. Now we're going out on Saturdays. We meet up around 6 o'clock sundown. Yeah, we could be mainly found on there, but we always doing live lessons on Mondays and Fridays. But we go out physically Saturdays around 6 p.m. sundown.
Yeah, so hopefully, like I said, you can definitely go on our page. You can see the New Orleans and BR camps does the videos on the same page, which is this page or whatever. So if anytime you see the brothers in BR on, you can actually try to contact them on there to actually find their whereabouts, man. Oh, you're a sister, okay? Yeah, if you're a sister, man, just for the most part, like I said, for the most part, I don't know. Let me see where. Oh, okay. Well, if you're a sister or whatever, and you have a man or whatever, this, like I say, for the most part, I don't know if you have a man or not, a husband, a guy that you with. For the most part, this it's really just for the women, just teaching that, well, just learning at the home at home, man, or whatnot. You know, just learning at home and watching the apostles, watching the brothers that's in your city. You know, because really, the highways and byways are not full of women. You know.
I got a quick precept. This you.
Yeah, go ahead.
First
Before we get
Peter
out there.
3. First Peter 3:5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in Yahweh, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any maiden.
Yeah, and like I say, it's all about order because you know the women shouldn't. I mean, a lot of things go down on the block. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, women should be at home. You know. I mean, if you are sister that don't have a man or whatever, you can, like I say, I mean, you still do your thing at the house, but you know, you can give brothers water and stuff like that. But that's for the most part, you know, you should be learning at the house. You know. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, just taking notes, man. Taking notes at the house. You know, the scriptures that the brothers bring out, you write them down, you learn, you study what they're saying, man. You know, if you truly believe, you know. What did brother have put? Yeah, if you truly believe, you know, you study the things that the men of the Lord say, the different articles and the different things that we talk about. You on your free time, you go ahead and you study those things, man. You can do them at home, you know. And like I say, for the most part, even on here, if there are sincere questions, if they're truly sincere questions, we can go ahead and answer them, you know. Yeah, okay. He said I've been praying to understand the word better because the Bible is. And yeah, you need teachers, man. Like I said, you'll definitely get it. Like I said, just continue to tune in and watch the you know, you like I said, you can watch us, the apostles and the elders, man. For that, we're gonna go ahead and just break it down. Lord willing, we'll see you again, and we see the rest of you brothers and sisters that are sincere on the comments boards. Until next time, we'll give all praise and glory and infinite honor to Yahweh. By
Yahweh.
Double honor to the elders, apostles, peace and blessing, salutation. Until next time, to Joachim and you sincere sisters, Shalawam.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.